Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will share with you all a very easy way on how to make Abacha Mmiri. These are cassava tubers, and this is the main ingredient for this recipe. So whenever you find this in any local market around you, I would advise you grab it to make some of these, okay? Because it's very nice to snack on. So I've watched this multiple times just to get rid of the dirt it comes with. The next thing is to just cut it. I'm cutting mine into three per one, but you can cut each of them in twos. After that, I would go ahead to peel off the peridium and cortex, which is basically the brown part and the white part that is attached to the brown, okay? So there is like two layers before the main flesh. So you just take them out using a knife. You can as well use a peeler to take this off, maybe even take it off before cutting into these big chunks. But I'm just very comfortable with this method, hence I am using this method, okay? But you can do whichever way, it is very fine, but just make sure you take off the two layers as seen in the video. Once I'm done with that, I would go ahead to discard the peel because what we need for this recipe majorly is this fleshy part of the cassava. So the next thing is to rinse off the dirt on the body of the cassava. Once I'm done rinsing, I'll transfer into a pot that has water in it. Then I would let this cook for about 20 to 25 minutes or until each of them has a split in the middle. But because I want to use this to make something else, I didn't let it cook until it was very soft enough. And to be honest, I really like the taste of this Abacha Mmiri because I didn't let it to cook till it was very ready, okay? So I took it out after 25 minutes and then I went ahead to cut each of them into two and then I started slicing it. It's always advisable to start slicing it while it is still hot. Hence, I was just taking my hands back and forth because it was hot too. You can also use a peeler for this, but I'm always comfortable using a knife. I think I see people slice theirs a bit chunky, but I really love to slice mine very thin, just the way you see me do it in this video. Because of how hot it was, I couldn't bear it again. I had to like cut some of them in twos so that they can just start cooling down before I start slicing them as well. After slicing, next thing is to transfer them into a big bowl and then add in water to that. Make sure the water surpass the abacha. I had to change this bowl because it wasn't as big as I needed. So I changed it to something bigger. But in all you do, make sure it is submerged into the water. And then you just let this sit on the countertop until the next morning. This is the next morning and this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'll be doing is to rinse it multiple times. You want to use your palms to just rub it off like I'm doing. This is just going to help you take off the slimes, and you want to rinse this multiple times like I said. I think I did mine for about 5 to 6 times. So when you rinse, you take off the water, you top up water, and then you just rinse it again using your palms, like I said earlier on. You want to rub it off just like this so that you don't break the effort you've put into slicing it. This is a very crucial part of making Abacha Mmiri because if you get it wrong this time, it is going to affect the tastes and the durability. So you just have to make sure you take off the slimes. You can pick each of it and then check it if you've done a very good job. You can add salt to this once you're done washing or even while washing it, but I don't like the taste, hence I didn't do it. So once you're done with that, you want to always make sure you have enough water that covers the surface of the abacha, and then you can let that sit on the countertop for about 3 to 4 days as long as you take off the water and rewash it every morning and evening. So this is what it looks like. It is very tasty and our effort was worth it. I hope you give it a try.